Welcome back to my Lake Huron kitchen. So I don't have a printer here, so I printed off my recipe. I like to, so in a recipe, we like to follow the recipe. There's dry ingredients and wet ingredients, and mise en place is when we collect everything and make it, have everything together so everything's in its place before we get started. There's two reasons why we do this. One, because it's more efficient. When we're working in a kitchen and we're sharing ingredients, it's important that we all have access to the same ingredients. If you take all the flour back to your station, then all of a sudden everyone's looking for the flour. So that's one reason. The second reason is so we can have an accurate, we know that our ingredients are accurate. So we're not mixing up flour and confectioner sugar together. They can look similar, or baking soda and baking powder together, or sugar and salt. So we want to safeguard those ingredients, and it lets us double check to make sure that we're using the proper ingredients. So my dry ingredients, I'm going to take my scoop, not tap it down, just level it off with my spatula. We would do this for every single recipe that we use in class. I'm going to measure out cinnamon, and I'm always using, when I measure things out, I'm always making sure that they're level. So when I measured out this flour, I took my spatula and I scraped off the top to make sure that I have a level amount. So there's not too much, not too little. If I tap it off, I can compact those the powder in that ingredient, and all of a sudden it's not accurate. So I've got my cinnamon, my pancake mix, and then I'm going to make sure that I use my glass measuring cup so I can look at that measurement and it's accurate. So it is 2/3 of a cup, and I, again, don't tip it up or down. I always keep it on a level surface so I can bend down and look at it and make sure that it's the right amount. If I stand back, it might not, I can see the same thing, but I always kind of go down and look. So the other things that I have are a whisk, so I can whisk together my ingredients, a bowl to make sure that I can combine that. I have, this is a 1/4 of a cup scoop, and then so I can flip my pancakes, I've got my flipper and my pan and a bit of butter to grease that pan with.